The Tesla Cybertruck is simultaneously one of the most innovative and maybe one of the most boring cars I've ever seen in my entire life. It's basically a giant triangle with wheels, but the design is so clean and so crisp. I wanted to see if I could design a body kit for it and use just triangles. And so basically triangle shapes to design a body kit around this car. The car is already huge, it's already wide. And so I might just accentuate the wide body look of the truck that's already there. Starting with the front fender, I'm gonna just kind of mock out some shapes. I'm gonna start with literally a triangle and we'll keep going from there. I think as far as going with the design, I really want to keep this thing super like razor sharp. Moving away from the front fender, I want to move into the back end of the car. And I want to put some large vents and also maybe put like a solar panel on the side, like a big giant triangular solar panel. I think would look kind of cool with like a roof rack or some sort of roll cage, roll bar with some lights on the front. On the back end of the car, I want to give it a little bit more girth. I've kind of give it just a little bit of bump out on the rear end, right where the bed is. And then over that section, I'm going to put a solar panel. I'm just going to design something that looks kind of cool, kind of crazy. But this is a car from the future. And they went so minimal with the original design that I feel like they could have leaned into that a little bit more. I mean, just give it some straight up electric vehicle stuff. Solar panels, I know that they're not the most efficient thing. They don't do all that much when you do put them on a car, but kind of leaning into that retro future of what they were kind of going for. I'm going to put a solar panel on it, venting that maybe feeds into, the dual motors on the back or whatever's going on down there. And I think it would look really cool in this design. Tons of triangles, tons of bold, sharp angles. And so I'm not trying to minimize the sharpness of any of these angles because it goes with this truck. A lot of the other designs I've seen have rounded off the fenders, kind of a more traditional fender, a more traditional wide body. And for this one, I really want to make this thing look like it is a razor sharp knife cutting through whatever landscape that it's driving over. All right, we're gonna put a roof rack. I want to do some distinctive lighting on the top as well. The lights themselves, I want to lean into that triangle design. And yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. I think it'll look really cool. One thing that kills me on this truck is the wheels. I don't like the wheels that they put on the Cybertruck. I don't know why they put these wheels. So I want to choose a wheel that's a little bit different, something that's probably going to stand out quite a bit and really just kind of lean into the crisp, clean lines of this car. To me, it fits the sharpness of all the angles that are coming off the truck, and I think it fits with what I'm doing with this kind of design for this fake body kit. I don't care what anybody says. I think that like a crazy wheel like this, the Tesla Cybertruck deserves a wheel that matches the aggressive, sharp angles of the truck itself. I'm gonna go with this wheel, and I think I want to do something a little bit different because I want to do some design work as far as the color schemes go. And I want to add some black to the car. So the Cybertruck right now has kind of these black kind of fender extensions that are on the stock version. I want to lean into that, and I want to do a black insert down the door, and then also do the back half of the bed that's underneath the fender extension that I create in black. So the whole bottom and back half of the car will be kind of this black motif. So I'm going to do a black wheel on the back. I'm going to do a platinum silver wheel on the front. I mean, I don't usually do different types of wheel, or not different types, but different color wheels. But I think when you do it on a car like this, you didn't buy it to look normal, right? You didn't buy a Cybertruck to look like everybody else. You bought it because it stands out. And because this is a speed art session, I'm not going to go through all the fine details of Photoshop, how to do it. If you like what you see, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn how to do this, I'm going to be posting a lot more videos, tutorials on how to do this, and all the techniques, tools that I use that are inside of Photoshop. I'd love to have you on the journey. And there you go. This is my render of a body kit for a Tesla Cybertruck using nothing but triangles to design it. My favorite part, probably the light bar that comes down along the side, and then those wheels. I love those wheels, and the fact that those are real wheels. So if you like those, you can go and order a set for your truck right now. I would love to see what other kind of wheels would look really good on the Cybertruck.